evening. I live. I totally didn't forget my headset and waste a bunch of time getting that connected. Now, as memory serves, I was hunting Mirror V. This cave system ended up being substantially larger than I thought it was gonna be. My Pokemon are healthy, if a little bit upset. And I'm pretty sure I cleared the whole place out except for the actual boss encounter, which I think is through here. I appreciate the man just enjoying life with his Pokemon. Yeah, woo, it's about time, darlings. I'm so frightfully tired of waiting for you. Stop the music. Oh, you kept me waiting for so long, I decided to work up a little perspiration. But my, you have been busy being naughty and messing up our plans. It was oh so close for everything to turn out just right, just the way we hoped. But I can salvage our plan by beating you, little man. And so, there's time for one last frantic dance before the grand finale. Let the music play. Honestly, respect to Cypher for letting the admin express his individuality to this extent. I should probably not put Slugma in front of a couple of Ludicolo. That would probably be unwise. Both Mantine and Quagsire, if memory serves, have water absorb, so they should be pretty solid against Ludicolos. I also like how they use dance moves, like Rain Dance. Oh, a grass move, that's not good. Wait, I thought grass was super effective against water. Well, Quagsire certainly didn't appreciate it. Perish. Yeah, they're gunning for my Quagsire. I should probably give him a potion. Also, Leech Seed is nasty. I don't remember if it gets cleared if you kill the Pokemon that took it. Oh shoot, that's not good. Okay, this is probably me sacking the Quagsire then. Or it's the Ludicolo killing the Quagsire. Both are options. Skiploom's got sleep powder, so that's always really strong. Certainly took long enough for that to land. Oh, that's not good. I'll probably actually want to use Cotton Spore, because these Ludicolo seem very fast. Okay, that actually works out for me. I was kind of hoping that this Ludicolo would be unconscious and the sleep powder would hit the Pokemon behind it, but this isn't a bad thing. The rain stopped. I thought weather was permanent in Generation 3. Wait, did I call Mantine? No, it just did that on its own. Okay. That was weird. I didn't know that was something that could happen. I was gonna leave it in hyper mode for the crits. Also, just incidentally, I've tweaked some settings on my tracking, so my neck in particular should be a lot more responsive now. There's a chance that it'll be like over-responsive, and if that happens, I'll have to tweak it again. Okay, Mantine, please, make up your mind. This is fine. What's it called? Choice Scarf? The move that makes you go like really fast, so you can only use the first move you take. With how much I use Sleep Powder, I feel like that would actually be like a good thing to put on Skiploom. You are not allowed to do things. I like how Mantine constantly looks like it's fighting its lower lip. Rest in pieces, Ludicolo. If memory serves, this is a Shadow Pokemon. I was correct. If memory serves, Sudowoodo is pure rock. That's a Johto Pokemon, so I really ought to know it. Like the standards that I hold myself to. Like, I expect myself to know, like, a Gen 1 Pokemon on site. Gen 2 I'm not quite as solid with. Gen 3 I'm really solid with. 4 I'm fairly solid with. Past that I'm basically flying. Let's just clear these two out. And by two I mean this Ludicolo. I don't want it interfering while I try to catch Sudowoodo. I just realized I forgot to post an announcement for this stream. Whoops. A Shadow Rush probably won't instantly kill it. That said, I don't need to rush it down, so... Okay, yeah, that thing's a tank. Rock Slide, I don't know if that's good against anything that I use. Oh, yes it is. My memory is nagging me and saying that... What's the word? 19 Spark Line? Yes it is. Okay, that explains some things. This is actually a scenario that I think Quagsire would be really good in. If memory serves, Sonic Boom is an extremely consistent 20 damage. So not only does Sudowoodo's defense not matter, as long as I don't overdo it, I should be guaranteed not to kill it. If I were feeling bold, I would use the Mega Drain with Skiploom. Actually, that move doesn't hit very hard. Me as well. If it was Giga Drain, I wouldn't risk it. Yeah, that wasn't bad at all. Okay, one more Sonic Boom after this. And it should be down to like... It should easily be in red HP. So yeah, Sonic Boom, Sleep Powder... Never mind. There's no Sleep Powder, Pokeball. Skiploom just showing off his Ultra Instinct. It's like, you can't hit me. If memory serves, in Generation 2, when there's like a Sudowoodo blocking your path, don't you get rid of it by, just watering it like a plant? Also, I forgot to put it to sleep. Oopsie. Oh no. This is not an enviable situation to find myself in. If I need to, I can kill the Sudowoodo, but I'd rather take it for myself. I also realistically should be using something a little bit stronger than a Pokeball. But like, what if I need the Great Ball more later? That one looked like it was securely snagged. No, it didn't. That thing broke out instantly. I just realized Slugma is going to die instantly if it gets hit by a rock slide. Unless the Reflect saves it. I don't think it's worth trying to heal Slugma. Because it would take like 2 potions to get it up to like not die instantly to rock slide range. So we'll put him on Espeon instead. Sudowoodo should also fall asleep next turn, which if memory serves doubles catch rates. A crit, that was unnecessary and rude. Alright, I want a timer. I'm just gonna throw the Ultra Ball. So it's asleep and I'm using an Ultra Ball. I don't know if it's additive or multiplicative, but either way, that's dramatically better odds. Awesome. I can't keep up with the tempo. Oh no, what a no-no. How dare you? Don't you dare think you'll get away with your latest outrage. One of these days I will take great pleasure in kicking you about with my elegant dance steps. Oh, and I'm not giving up our Shadow Pokemon plan. Let's go, escape. Dude, just Naruto ran out of here. Kyun. Ariel, did you hear those cries? It must be Fossil. I think those cries came from behind that door. TM49, what might that be? Snatch. Oh, that move is difficult to use, right? The opponent has to be about to use something like Swords Dance. If you can pull it off, it's devastating, but like... Macho Race. If memory serves, that cuts your speed in half, but makes it so that, like, you get better stats on a level up. That's not entirely accurate, but it's close enough. Line File P. Purification of Pokemon. Shadow Pokemon are fighting machines created by closing the door to their hearts. The process of restoring a Shadow Pokemon back to its original state is known as purification. Exactly how a Shadow Pokemon is purified is unclear, but there appear to be several causes. We must eliminate reaction to these factors and create Shadow Pokemon that will never revert back to their original purified forms. Hey, Fossil. Ariel, Fossil. Ariel, you're safe. Oh, and Fossil. Mirabee got away, but things will be back to normal here. Duking. I don't know what to say. Forget it, Silva. We're all unharmed. That's good enough. Even that Mirabee's been driven out thanks to Ariel. Kyun. What's that, Puzzle? Feeling hungry out of relief? Haha. Okay, Ariel, let's quit this moldy cavern and quick. Ariel, we owe you a great deal. Sincerely, thank you. If you were even a bit later, Plusle could have made a Shadow Pokemon. That's horrible. I'm glad everything's fine, Papa. And Plusle, too. Kyun. I wonder what the Japanese name of Plusle is, because Kyun is not in Plusle. Huh? What's the matter, Plusle? Oh, you want to... Okay, I understand. Ariel, could you take my Plusle with you? Plusle is saying it wants to help you too. Kyun. Yes, that's right. We can't let those criminals get away with it. That's amazing. We got a cute and brave addition to our party. Ariel, I'm counting on you. Plusle was transferred to the PC, from which it will never emerge. I intend to investigate the organization behind Mirror V. As soon as I discover anything, I will be in touch. Which reminds me, Ariel, I need your PDA number. Perfect. I'll be in touch as soon as we discover anything. Yeah, if memory serves, Plusle is level 10. And a Plusle. It's not very strong. Like, Plusle's cute and all, but like, it's very much a gimmick Pokemon. It's kind of okay if it's on the field with Minun, but you don't get a Minun with this Plusle, so... What did you say? You put the boot to Mirror V? That's a surprise. But it doesn't matter if that clown's here or not. Either way, it doesn't change the fact that Pyrite's the town for battling. Get ready for this. Oh. Also, I did look it up after last week. Just about every Pokemon, or every trainer with a Shadow Pokemon, you can re-challenge as many times as you want. So I could just go back to the cave and find that Dunsparce and Medicham and catch them. I'm just looking at that light screen, thinking about how it's a good use of action economy. And like, double battles are so much more interesting to me than single battles. Slugma really likes surviving on 2 HP, doesn't it? I don't want Quagsire to get burned by touching Curlia. But at the same time, I want Curlia gone. Okay, I guess Flame Body's not 100%. Good old Nuzleaf. Where if you faint, you die. Skip Bloom, more like Rip Bloom. If memory serves, Snubble is normal. So like I'd want to use a fighting move on it, but I don't know if I have any. So I'll settle for using a Shadow move. my poor kitty bones. I can't remember if Nuzleaf is dark or not. I know that Shiftry is dark. I think Nuzleaf might not have a dark type yet, though. Like, it starts out grass as a sea dot, and then eventually it picks up a dark type. Okay, it's got a dark type. I like how Espeon regains her composure between every hit. Sorry, his. I'm the kind of person who goes, oh, cat, that's a girl. Even knowing that that is not accurate. Okay, this is a scenario where it would have been really nice to have my Espeon. Oh well. I've got a Quagsire, and that's basically the same thing. I'm a little bit scared of that Bullet Seed on Quagsire because it would be super effective. In fact, I think it would be 4 times effective. Because I think grass beats both water and ground. Terribly scared of the Machop, so... I'm now confident that I will not wipe to a random grunt after beating a boss. It's a fairly tough Machop. Luckily it's only using Seismic Toss instead of something that like actually is threatening. So I've got that going for me. Granted, the next Seismic Toss will kill my Mantine. Well, that was more arduous than I expected it to be. I've learned how tough you are battling. It's a full-body experience. Oh, you two there. You two there. Where are you found in such haste? Please don't battle me. I might be imagining it, but the town's air feels somewhat less dirty. But not all as well. I can feel the presence of black auras coming from shadow Pokemon. Wow, Fatine, nothing escapes your notice. There is but nothing that eludes the notice of my fortune telling. The key to freeing Pokemon from that black aura, it is in the north. Up north? That's where my grandpa lives too. Oh no, I forgot. I was on my way to visit Grandpa. He lives in a gate village, that's north of here. That being north may be no mere coincidence. Your answer may be there. Oh, my grandpa was a famous trainer when he was young. Maybe my grandpa would know something. Let's go see him, Ariel. I think the path there is safe. A lush green town peacefully populated by old former ace trainers. I've always really liked settlements that are like green and watery. Oh, here we are. This is where my grandpa and grandma live. The air tastes a lot different here. It's been so long. Okay, let's get going. I bet they're worried about me not getting here. I should have paid more attention to where the Pokemon Center was. Never mind, I found it. This is a Pokemart. Ooh, Gachapon. Oh, I can't gamble. I know that it's got a Pokemon Center. It's probably this one. Hello and welcome to the Pokemon Center. We restore your tired Pokemon to full health. Yes. I also want to swap out some of my team. Thank you for waiting. We restored your Pokemon to full health. We hope to see you again. Definitely want this thing on my team. Swablu and Quillfish, and Furret, and Remoraid, although I don't care as much about Remoraid. How good is this Swablu? I don't actually know. I forget which moves it used. That said, if memory serves, Altari is really good, so... Yeah, Growl, Thunderwave, Quick Attack, Helping Hand, not very strong. I would need to put a lot of effort into that thing to make it worth using. And even then, it really wouldn't be worth using. Which sounds kind of mean, but like, it's also true. If memory serves, I want what's in that chest down there very badly. Just gotta remember how to get there. Because, if memory serves, that's the experience share. Oh, hello. Silk Scarf. Got a couple of Ultra Balls, nice. What does a Silk Scarf do? Boosts normal moves. Torchic, hello. Sun. Oh, you're Egon's granddaughter, aren't you? Come to think of it, he's been telling everybody that you're becoming for a visit. He seemed awfully pleased. Why, welcome to Agate Village. This village is home to trainers who were once considered experts, and of course, their Pokemon. I would think that it's too early for you people to settle here. Why, life, innocent, not Fox. It's been too long. Is that young man your boyfriend? Ha, I know why you're back. You came to introduce your boyfriend to Ian, didn't you? Well, not Fox. I should introduce my boyfriend to you. You see, my boyfriend is this mighty Anna here. That was a joke, right? That was a joke, right? I'm the daycare lady. I can raise a Pokemon for you if you'd like. Have you a Pokemon that you'd like me to raise? No, thank you. Not right now. Hi, I'm the name reader. I'm the fortune teller of news. I shall be pleased to rate your Pokemon's nickname. Sudowoodo? That Pokemon doesn't seem to consider you its rightful trainer. What about Espeon? Espeon, is it? That is a fine name you bestowed. Why, its luckiness is supreme. But are you thinking of a slightly better name? Can I rename my Pokemon with this guy? Yes, I can. Is that a thing? I thought you could only, like, rename your Pokemon right when you caught them, not after the fact. I'll leave it as Espeon for now. I said I'll leave it as Espeon for now. I tried to cancel out. Cherish your Espeon now and beyond. Wait a second, could it be? Not Fox, is that you? I thought so. The last time I saw you, you were this little tiny thing. Now look at you, growing up to be a real beauty. Oh, please, stop it. But I shouldn't keep you. Eden was worried about you. Don't waste any time. You should go see him. Grandpa Egan, Grandma Belu, I missed you. Ah, not Fox. Welcome, welcome. We heard that you were coming, but then you didn't arrive. We were worried about you, dear. You finally arrived. What held you up? I just had this terrible time. On the way here, I was abducted by these creepy people. Luckily, I was saved by Ariel, who happened to be there by coincidence. Oh, how frightful. Thank you so much for saving our granddaughter. But why would anybody want to harm not Fox? It's probably because I can see these bizarre Pokemon. They're shadow Pokemon. Pokemon that have been turned into fighting machines with hearts of darkness. Shadow Pokemon? What on earth is that? Well... Help! There's trouble! Egan, it's a serious situation. Some outsiders went into the Relic Forest. What? Who were they? I don't know. They shoved me aside and... That's enough talk. Egan, wait. I'm off. We received breaking news. Mirabi, the brutal crime lord of Pyrite Town, has been defeated and driven out of town. Reports claim that 2 young people were behind Mirabi's downfall. Their identities and where they came from are unknown. Thanks to their heroic work, Pyrite Town should hopefully return to its peaceful ways. I always enjoy how the news blurb just interrupts things. It's like no dramatic tension for you. Also, suffer beds, oof. Though I guess they could always push them together if they wanted. Actually, wait, they're old. Maybe they couldn't. Hey, what? Here comes another meddler. That old man earlier. He trampled me when I let down my guard, but that won't happen again. Did I save my game when I went to the Pokemon Center? I don't remember if I did. I feel like keeping Sudowoodo out against this lineup would be unwise. Get absorbed, nerd. Get wrecked, Steel. Goes flying like a kickball, ricochets off 3 walls. I cannot remember if I saved, so I'll go back up and save. Ouchies. I feel like if I were like an evil, why are the villagers here so ridiculously strong? I feel like if I were like an evil villain, I would say ouchies when defeated as well. Like, really take the wind out of the sails of whoever beat me. It's like, yeah, you beat me, but then it's like, I wasn't like dramatic and gloating, I was just like, oh, ouchies, that hurt. Now you're the meanie. No, forget about it, you're not going any further. Get wrecked. Ow, I kind of got wrecked. I will say, not a huge amount of thought goes into using Shadow Pokemon in battle. It's like, okay, my options are Shadow Rush and... Roadblock attempt failed. Aw, phooey, I'm not feeling well today. Oh, thank you so much for the sub, Hogan. You wonder how shroomish would taste. So, like, the immediate thought is, like, okay, like a mushroom, but then it's like, they're very, very spore-covered. But then, like, do you, like, wash it first? Is it like a vegetable? Now you got me thinking about it. Boo, scared you, didn't I? Now my mind is going back to that one Generation 1 anime episode where they revealed that people canonically eat Pokemon, specifically Magikarp. And then Team Rocket tries to eat their Magikarp, but like, it's all skin and bones, and then it's like, oh, people don't actually eat Magikarp, they just carve them up and use them as decoration in seafood dishes. This is canon, by the way. Like, there's no meat on a Magikarp. And then Magikarp gets pissed because they try to eat it, turns into Gyarados, and like, blows them up. stuff than just eating it? Absolutely. Like, it's... Like, on one hand, Pokemon are sapient. So, like, being a meat eater in this universe would be kind of messed up no matter how you cut it. But then also, like, to kill a sapient thing, not even for sustenance. Just for garnish. I'm shocked over this loss. No, you're Shadow Rushed. I didn't use any electric moves. Thank you for the hydrate. Little boy, you're shockingly strong. I'm pretty sure I'm playing as a grown man. Actually, how old is Wes? Hold on. He's 17. That counts. Oh, not Fox. Egan's in a heap of trouble. What shall we do? What shall we do? Egan might be the mythical trainer, but he's pushing his luck if he thinks he can battle at his age. Why? His Pokemon are doing all the work. This ain't SMT. You! Who are you? What are you doing here? Although you may ask why we are here, we simply cannot answer that. I can see that you are a senior citizen, but I cannot allow you to interfere with our affairs. You're the ones interfering. Shady creeps like you all personally run out. Now, somebody so old shouldn't overdo it. Don't take me for a fool. I'll have you know I was once hailed as the most powerful trainer. That isn't all either. I have a comrade with whom I've been through thick and thin. This is the first Pokemon I got, and it's been with me ever since. Okay, Pikachu, we haven't battled this much in a while. Let's keep focused. We gotta get the Pikachu fan service in there. If you have a Pikachu evolve, I mean, it might be using Eviolite or a Light Ball. Or it might be a Gigantamax Pikachu. Also, why are you using Quick Attack instead of Thunderbolt? The most powerful trainer, his Ace is level 15. I don't think so. Thunderbolt would also work. Yeah, like, use like Volt Crash or something. Not Quick Attack. Didn't I already say? An old man shouldn't overdo it. I think this cutscene would be infinitely funnier if Pikachu was just fucking dead, pardon my French. Just collapsed on the ground. Grandpa, Pikachu! Pika! How dare you! You'll never get away with this! Ah, now here's somebody who might show me a more enjoyable time. Very well, on guard. I just realized his name is literally Scrub. If I lose to him, I will never recover from the shame. I forgot to heal. I might lose to him. Bellfish is in hyper mode and won't take a potion. Oh shoot. Well. Get fucked. That might just be Sudowoodo. No, they used the water on the fish. Get poisoned, nerd. Again, Sudowoodo is rock type. I really feel like they should have gone for that one. Well, that was exceptionally rude. also wouldn't have happened if Sudowoodo hadn't gone hyper. Alright, time for some sleep cheese. Except Clamperl is poisoned and can't be put to sleep, which is a problem. Don't have to worry about any more Shadow Rush crit counters. That's a Shadow Pokemon. I just realized Nutbox has a banana necklace. This could be bad. That could have been worse, honestly. Okay, it is now worse. It is now much worse. I might just have to kill this Hypnotop. Focus energy, that's actually okay as long as the sleep powder lands. Can't benefit from increased critical chance if you don't get to take any more moves. Oh my god, Skip Flume, please, you literally have one job. Okay, Reflect coming in clutch. Get punched in the brain, Clamperl. Somehow I forgot that there was a Pokemon behind that one. Okay, thank goodness. Sleep Powder landed on his ace. Won't have to deal with that for a while. Thank goodness Espeon a beast. I'm gonna throw one Confusion at it. If it one-shots it, it one-shots it. Okay, not even close. Cool. Excellent. Already asleep. Stays asleep. I feel a little bit scared not being behind a Reflect. Alright, you can come with me. Okay, I was really scared that I was going to lose the scrub. I should have declined. I had been instructed to capture Celebi, then destroy the relic stone, but matters have not gone according to plan. That's a really interesting set of directives. Like, Celebi's a mythical Pokemon. Imagine hiring somebody and then being like, hey you, go catch God. That's basically what they told this guy to do. I shall have to immediately inform Dakeem, who has gone to Mount Battle. Very illuminating, dialogue. Grandpa, are you okay? I'm fine, but my partner... Ika? Ah, you're safe. Good, good. You battled with Quick Attack. If your opponent was any ordinary Pokemon, you would have won. So, that was a Shadow Pokemon. Not Fox and Ariel, am I right? Thank you for helping us. We should go home for the time being. No, the time being's here. Alright, that said, we're going to take a 5-minute break here. Please use this time to refill your beverage, go to the bathroom, anything that would take you approximately 5 minutes. I return. Also, if that felt like a really awkward segue into the break, that's because it was. There were about 15 seconds left before the heads played on their own. You really had me worried. Please don't do anything so rash and dangerous again. I'm sorry, dear, but I couldn't very well let them have their way. Those crooks, they said that they were out to capture Celebi and destroy the Relic Stone. Why? Might there be a connection between Celebi and Shadow Pokemon? Oh no, that's no good. We came here because we thought that you would know something, Grandpa. Sorry to disappoint you. Oh yes, dear, didn't we have a stone tablet? It had something about the relic carved into it. Ah yes, we did have such a stone tablet. Now where could I have put it away? Let me go look for it upstairs. It might take time, so please be patient. While she's looking, you might try gathering more information on Celebi, Notbox. Go see an old man named Senilor. He lives near the Pokemart down the hill. That is a really mean thing to call an old man, I'm sorry. Senilor is the authority when it comes to Celebi. That is, if he remembers. Oh, they're doubling down on it, okay. Bigga, bigga. It's the first time that anything like this has happened here. It makes my pulse quicken with excitement. Ah, I can feel my blood pressure rising. Not good. It sounds as if you two had quite the adventure. I hope Egan is feeling fine. It's certainly an accomplishment for a man that age to battle with criminals. The mythical trainer's legend grows. Senilor? Oh, you wanted to see my dad. He's been getting pretty forgetful lately, though. I'm afraid he might not be much help to you. Ah, you're Egon's beloved Torchic. No, wait, who did you say you were? What's that? You want to ask me, Senilor, about Celebi? You know, this joke definitely went like a mile over my head as a kid. Have no fear, no problem. Forget something that important? That's not going to happen. Let me start with the relic in the Relic Forest. According to ancient lore, the relic is said to hold the power of time travel for Celebi. That mystical power is said to revive the most pleasant, most enjoyable memories of Pokemon. If only it worked on me and brought back memories of my youth. Would you like to hear more? Yes. To meet Celebi directly, you must use an item called the Time Flute. That is all one needs to bring Celebi to the Relic Forest. Celebi will surely cause darkness to flee from the hearts of any Pokemon. Okay, no new dialogue. Come see me anytime, Wormful. Yeah, basically, the relic is how you purify Shadow Pokemon in this game. There's a small handful of time flutes. And if you use one, it instantly, completely purifies a Shadow Pokemon. Ah, Nutfox, welcome home. I finally found the small tablet. That is the small tablet that has been passed down through our family over many generations. Examine it. There are words carved into the small tablet. In Agate's mystic relic, Celebi's power shelters. A heart imprisoned by shadows, its last door shall be opened by the power within. The relic must have some effect on Shadow Pokemon. I will leave that for you to determine for yourselves. Oh, Ariel, your PDH is right. You might be giving me some news. Let's check it out. That is such a ridiculously cool transition animation. Emergency. Why does the siren go off IRL? Conveniently timed. Ariel, we got big trouble. I just got word from our people that Mount Battle's under attack by a mysterious group of thugs. Please, can you go help? We think it's the same group as the one that me or V belong to. We're counting on you. What? Those crooks are loose on Mount Battle now? That's awful. Were you not paying attention to Scrub? We can't let this go on. Ariel, let's go. Oh, wait. Grandpa, where is Mount Battle anyway? It's to the northeast. You can see it in the distance once you leave the village. Hurry, Knockfox! I will do that after purifying a number of my shadow Pokemon. Shadow Pokemon are nice for the level you get them at, but the fact that they can't grow at all really starts to throttle them. I also need to find that chest, or rather the path to it. Let's see. Akita, Notal. I still wonder why item storage exists. Like, I really cannot think of a use case for it. Other than, like, decluttering my bag, maybe? Ein Vial. VGM sounds a little bit Zelda-like. Celebi's power. The purification of Shadow Pokemon has several factors. Celebi appears to have the power to boost the purification process. If a Shadow Pokemon encounters a Celebi, it recalls how its heart was before being closed and reverts to its original form. The Relic Stone of a Gate Village also appears to have the power to complete the purification process. These factors must be eliminated if our Shadow Pokemon plan is to succeed. Regain Synthesis, 12,000 experience points, which carried some levels with it. Skip Plumethald into Jumpla. Fun fact, back in elementary school, a boy in my class insisted that he was the person who made Jumpluff. Jumpluff obtained a ribbon. Would you like to give a nickname to it? Nah. Like, he straight up claimed that, Pokemon held, like a contest to, like, design a Pokemon and that he entered and won. I never found any evidence of this, but maybe he wasn't lying. Steel Wing. Not quite as much experience. Foresight. Society, nice. I don't think that Mischievous can evolve in this generation. I think that only was a thing in Gen 4 onwards. I just had the thought that Croconaut is dressed like Fred Flintstone, and now I'm never going to be able to unsee it. Ooh, Rain Dance. Anthara's always felt like a weird Pokemon to me because it goes sheep, sheep, whatever that is. Seems to be giving off a strange and fantastic power. But yeah, I can come back here whenever with a Pokemon that is completely zeroed out its shadow gauge to purify it. Do I have more? Slugma, Quagsire. Slugma and Quagsire. I kind of wish that there was like an easy way to keep all of my Pokemon roughly the same level. Because like I do kind of want to try experimenting with different compositions, but like Pokemon that I don't use just will not be able to keep up. Granted, I could do a little grinding off camera. But in general, I do try to avoid doing that. Unless it's like completely unavoidable. There's the EXP share I was after. I do kind of like the modern EXP share a bit better. Where instead of a held item that works for one Pokemon, it's an item that you hold in your bag, toggle on, and then it just like spreads across your entire party. Like, it might make the game a little bit too easy, but like that's a tuning problem, not like a design problem. Also, I should save. Also, I forgot to purify the Pokemon that I brought out just to purify. Thankfully, I remembered. Thoughts of rage have left his head, replaced with a vast emptiness. It's like, is the audio cue gonna go off? Ooh, sunny day. Weather moves were things that I never really gave due consideration when I was younger. But they're actually, like, ludicrously strong. Like, I think the only time I used Sunny Day was if I planned on solar beaming. Like, that was the extent of the strategy that I could fit in my tiny fox head. I do want to make use of this crocodile, because for alligator's kinda cool. But I kinda want to keep Ampharos for coverage. Oh well, I can always train it later if I have to. I forgot if I saved or not. Alright, to mount battle. I would make a joke about this game basically being a series of interconnected tournament arcs, but it's called Colosseum, so I really can't say I didn't get what I paid for. It's terrible, terrible. I tell you, it's terrible. Now battle is under attack by a group of shady people. I'm so out of breath. Well, maybe if you stop running. Thinking about taking the Mount Battle Challenge? Forget about it. I keep clear of that place for now. I hear it's been taken over by a bunch of trainers that use weird Pokemon. A bunch of creepy-looking trainers came and started attacking other trainers without any warning. Those trainers, the Pokemon they had weren't normal, any way you look at them. Looks like they're after Vander, who's an area leader, but why would anybody want to do that? I'd go help, but the best I've ever managed to say consecutive wins, I wouldn't get very far. This is a distinguished place of training for honorable trainers. What is the meaning of this outrage? Those attackers, how dare they attack others without any regard for the rules? They're failures as trainers. But anyway, oh yes, I'm the move deleter. Don't be shocked, but I can make a Pokemon forget their moves. Would you like me to do that? No. Coupon exchange, can't do that because of those horrible people. I'm a bit of a paranoid saver in Pokemon games. That said, we should be good to go now. No, I'm sorry, but I can't let you in. It's full of thugs. It's dangerous. Oh, you heard about us from Duking? You must be here to save us. You see, it was me who contacted Duking for help. I didn't think that you would get here so quickly. But please be careful, the power of their Pokemon isn't normal. Whoops, hold on. Aren't you mistaking something? All training has been put on hold. But if you really must, sure, I'll battle you. I like how, no, please let me pass, I need to save the area leader isn't a dialogue option. this is actually very okay, this is also actually very convenient. As long as that doesn't burn, I'm fine with. Anyway. Get bumped. I wonder, since this is like a story thing and not like an optional challenge run, I wonder if I can leave, heal, and come back. Or if they like heal me between each fight. I forget exactly how this place works. Also, I remember trying to get a hit on top. Like, without getting it through Colosseum, and it's really, really annoying. I just realized that I can't remember what the pre-evolution to the Hitmons is called. I don't think it's Machop, because that goes Machoke, Machamp. No, it's definitely not. I've actually forgotten. If memory serves, what you get when you evolve that Pokemon is based on its stats. If the defense is higher, you get a Hitmonlee, I think. If the attack is higher, you get a Hitmonchan. I wonder if Swift is a special move. Return's probably not very strong, given that it's like physical. No, serious, no thank you. But yeah, to get a hit on top, the attack and defense have to be exactly the same number. Which is difficult to pull off, at least for me. You don't need training. Master Takim will reprimand me. You're literally the first obstacle. You were there to get shoved off this platform. Okay, I don't get healed between fights. Okay, doesn't reset. That's good. Turo took a fall, did he? I could never count on that guy. Well, I'll just think of it as being more for me to enjoy. Come on. Bit of a random tangent, but I think the thing that I to think that, like, most gets in my way in terms of, like, being very enthusiastic about being a very good Pokemon player is that, like, I couldn't just use all of my favorites and get away with it. Ooh, Larvitar. It's like, oh, I want to put Ninetales on a team, except Ninetales isn't actually very strong. Like, instead of a Ninetales, you'd want to use like an Incineroar or something. I'm gonna get reprimanded too. I mean, you are too. What's going on? Both Turo and Drovic went down? That's weak. I'm not going down easily. On the one hand, I kind of feel like this would be like the best job ever. It's like you just stand around and like wait for somebody to show up and challenge you. On the other hand, that would get very boring and very lonely very quickly. It'd be slightly better if you had like a smartphone or like a Switch or like a book or something. But even then, I still enjoy how Quillfish is wall-eyed. Is this the part where I get burned again? No, it's not, thank goodness. Just today, I'll back off easily. Yeah, declarations of mercy only really work if you give them before you get into a fight. That trio you've already defeated, if I likened them to food, they would only be hors d'oeuvres. The real battling begins now. Ryder Raiden. I just had the thought that it's kind of weird that enemy Shadow Pokemon never go hyper, and then I had the thought that I'm really glad that they don't. that would make dealing with them even harder. Top does not appreciate you attacking his brain. Unlike Quillfish, he actually has one. Kinda surprised that they didn't go for the kill, but not complaining. That said, both of these need to swap out, I think. Heal after this, so it wouldn't have been that big of a deal if they painted, but then they get less experience. Wait, what does block do? It's not the same thing as protect. Prevents the target from switching out or fleeing. So not incredibly useful. Also, ow. Can't rip town door. I'm making a bold choice throwing Ampharos into a magnitude. Let's see how it works out for me. The answer, poorly. I really didn't think this one through. I think I mentally equated Ampharos and Jump Flap, which is not what I should have done. Could have been worse. And a high physical defense does nothing against Psychic. Please, no. Now you're an hors d'oeuvre. The real battles begin after me. I also like how they have these platforms suspended by, like, propellers as opposed to, like, pillars. Like, I feel like that's gotta be substantially less safe. Also, I like how they added a purified Pokemon stat to my save file. I also kind of like the wind blowing sound effect. It's like, oh yeah, no, you're high up. And now that I think about it, there are not enough guardrails. Wow, you come a long, long way from home. You should be proud of yourselves. But prepare for a thrashing. I never miss targets once I get them in my sights. I was gonna be like, who needs hyper mode? But then I remembered that Hypnotop is in hyper mode. Good old Barboach. I remember having to go through a lot of those to find a Relicanth. I really appreciated like all the secret Pokemon you can get in like the post game and stuff. In like the older games, I don't know if they still do that. I was less appreciative of the on-cartridge event exclusive stuff. It's like, yeah, the island where like you go and like you encounter Darkrai, it's on the cartridge, you're just not allowed to go there. Because screw you, that's fine. My target got away. The next time we meet, I really won't let you escape. Hello, hello, hello. If you want to get by me, you have to watch my performance. Okay, let the show begin. Fun fact, somebody has played Doom on Spinda. Like, the patterns that a Spinda can have are varied enough that you can actually use them as like a monochrome display. So you can actually play Doom on Spinda. Spinda is also the reason why a hypothetical all forms of all Pokemon challenge would continue well past the heat death of the universe. There's something like 14 trillion potential Spindas. It's ridiculous. performance is ruined. But what if I purchased fast food and disguised it as my own? Nah, that doesn't fit. Nobody would pay to see my show. I mean, your show is a fairly generic Pokemon battle. I can see why. Like, I feel like if I was in the Pokemon verse and I was gonna, like, pay money to see an event, it would have to be like a league or something, not like Stage 6 in Mount Battle. Actually, I shouldn't talk. I barely have over 100 followers. Definitely take great interest in smaller content creators. All 6 were defeated. Sheesh, what were those incompetents doing? This is where the buck stops. Hunter Weege would like to battle. I wonder if, like, 60 floors later I encounter his evil twin, Waweege. Let's get rid of that Groveler so it can't use Magnitude. I'm not a fan of getting hit by moves like Magnitude and Earthquake. Mostly because they hurt a lot. Sandslash was playing Minecraft before it was cool. Get poisoned, nerd. Sandslash is a Pokemon that I think kind of looks cool, but I don't know if I've literally ever used one. You put an end to me. But, like, it's cool and all, but it really doesn't feel like a main character Pokemon to me. You made me lose. They're not gonna hire me again after this. So wait, are the Battle Mountain trainers, contractors or something? Also, you're with Cypher. We could be looking a little hotter. Yeah, let's swap these two out. I guess we're all a little guilty of underestimating you. You've earned some respect. But I'll make you regret ever having come here. I will say, villains always have really nice fashion. Granted, I'm a fox, so I'm kind of I'm kind of inclined to view sharp angles favorably. That's actually a thing in like design and shape language, is putting like triangular shapes on things makes them look hostile or villainous. Or at the very least dangerous. Which is part of why foxes are usually cast as the villains in folklore. You're a very pointy animal, you look dangerous. Yeah, looking at the dance moves that Curlia does, I think they gave up on the whole night thing. It's like, never mind, they're just ballet dancers now. That reminds me, I want to play Pokemon Infinite Fusion at some point. Although I've heard that the developers kind of are not the kind of people you should be condoning the actions of, so maybe I won't end up doing that. PC, I actually downloaded it to test it. That game's actually making an RPG Maker. Like, if nothing else, that is impressive to me, because I've worked with RPG Maker before. Using it to make straight up a Pokemon game is very, very impressive. It isn't right, I shouldn't lose. I shouldn't have battled you in the first place. Now I kinda wanna go back and make more games in RPG Maker. Not sponsored or anything, but like if you've ever thought to yourself, oh, I've got a really great idea for a game, but like I don't know how to make games, RPG Maker is ludicrously user-friendly. You do not have to know anything about like coding or anything. Like, at most, you have to know what a variable is. A variable is just a value that you store and then reference later, like a number. Congratulations, now you know what a variable is. We're gonna take another 5-minute break here. Please use this time to refill your beverage, go to the bathroom. I'll see you in about 5. return. During the break, I read an entire chapter of a manga. I like how they're not afraid to make me walk the whole way. At least they aren't making me do it like the proper gauntlet, where like you're not allowed to heal between fights. You've done well to get here, but there's no next battle for you after this. I'll destroy you thoroughly. Man's got Geodudes. At least he knows what he's about. Oh, if we had a Pokemon with Surf, that'd be like really good for this. I think Mantine can do that. Let me double check. No, it cannot. I think it was Quagsire that could do that. Fun fact, the Geodude is one of the only shiny Pokemon I've seen IRL. That wasn't like blatantly hacked in the GTS era. Let me rephrase that. Geodude is one of the only shiny Pokemon that I've actually witnessed be captured. A Geodude after my own heart. When in doubt, explode. Why are you so outrageously strong? I'm using your shadow Pokemon, so like kinda give the credit to you guys. Don't get a swelled head just because you beat me. Master Dakeem will deflate your pride real quick. I like how this man is power stanced. There's no other way to describe that. Now I run all the way back to save before the boss fight. Now, if memory serves, the upcoming guy, a little bit of trivia about him is that he's the first, he's the first villain in the series to attack you with a legendary Pokemon, if memory serves. It makes me feel old when I think about how everything I know about Pokemon is from closer to the beginning of the series than the modern day. But that's just the way of things. Imagine somebody walking up to you, posing like that, and then like making demands of you. Fine. After all the persuading I did, you still won't hand it over? Huh, this is what happens to stubborn oafs who don't do as I say. You treacherous swine. How could you refuse the battle? Ugh. Yeah, treacherous. You didn't really think that a worm like you could win? All you had to do was hand over the time flute without making a fuss. It's your own fault for getting hurt. Since you're not cooperating, I don't have any choice but to haul you off to Ein's lab. Who are you? What were my underlings doing? That outfit of yours? You must be the troublemaker who messed with Scrub in Selby's forest. And now you've come to mess with me, the great Dakeem? Don't make me laugh. I'll pound a lesson into your flesh and bones so you'll never even think of bothering me again. I like his Pokeball necklace. I expect this guy to actually be a tough fight, so... I might actually have to leave and train and come back. But we'll see if I lose before I make assumptions like that. Also, the Beldon Batang Metagross line is one of my favorites. I think it's very cool. Well, that was very rude. Also, I like how rude this guy is using a Protect Earthquake team. That's it, no more of that from you. Good old Marshall, I don't think I have any grass moves on me. Dear Lord, that was not very effective. Yeah, that camera's a problem. Surf would not be great against Marshtomp. Good. I gotta worry about this guy exploding. And he doesn't have any water moves. I hope I'm not using my Espeon too early. Oh dear. I'm very scared that this Golem will... That was rude, you got my Espeon dirty. I'm very scared that this Golem will explode. That's arguably worse. I didn't even kill the Golem. Get wrecked, Marshtomp. Less enthusiastic about my Espeon getting wrecked. Entei. Not only Entei, Shadow Entei. I have a fondness for Entei from the third Pokemon movie. Okay, I've got a 3 million IQ idea here. I'm gonna call Mantine and hope for a water move. That was unfortunate. Get wrecked, Entei. R.I.P. Ampharos. Yeah, this counts. Ow, most of my bones. I have one revive, and I think that this is a good enough place to use it. I think Sudowoodo would probably do the best job tanking Entei. Oh, it's gonna have to be Sudowoodo. Let's see if I win or not. Yoink. No, I do not. Oh, now you use a fire move. Okay, one more shot at this. The problem with trying to catch legendaries is that they've got like the lowest possible multiplier to their catch rate. And that is my first wipe. Granted, I totally could have won if I hadn't tried to get Entei. Let's fiddle with our team just a little bit. Yeah, this should work well enough, I think. Thankfully, losing right when the guy was about to kidnap somebody doesn't actually result in any negative consequences of note. And more importantly, I didn't wipe to scrub. I just realized that door in the background looks very Metroid Prime-y. How many times must I tell you that you will never beat me? Yeah, I've got a slightly better plan, slightly better team this time. I'm sure it'll go fine. That said, if I want to put Entei to sleep, I'm gonna have to put Jump Fluff in front of it, and putting a Jump Fluff in front of an Entei is not a wise move. So fingers crossed it works out. In hindsight, I really shouldn't have put Jump Fluff in the opening lineup. Part of me wonders if I should leave Golem up so that he can one-shot a bunch of my enemies' Pokemon for me. I think it's a thing in XD, but part of me thinks that using Shadow Rush in Hyper Mode should give you like a red effect rather than a purple effect. And Rip Hit on top. The tanks are usually really tough. And they're basically pseudo-legends, aren't they? Get wrecked. I don't expect Surf to do much to Marsh Top, if anything. Hopefully it'll hurt the Golem, though. I feel like I'm doing worse this time than last time. Okay, Jump Up is flying, so it should actually be relatively safe. Sire doesn't care. Get wrecked, Marsh Top. It always throws me off that the item called Full Heal doesn't actually heal any health. Like, I always expect it to be like a... I always expect it to be like a benediction, just like your HP goes all the way to up. That is not how it works. Oh no. That's really not good. Jump Off was kind of my plan for Entei. Hindsight should have seen that coming. Extremely rude. I think Colosseum is still considered the hardest Pokemon game. This will probably end well. If Entei dies, Entei dies. I would really like to get Entei on my team, though. Legends are legends. Entei can definitely take a surf. Oh, amazing. Awesome. I like how they show us the contest effect of these moves. When I'm pretty sure there aren't contests in this game. I will take Yawn over Slam. And they can probably tank a Bubble Beam, as long as they don't crit. And they can do better than tank a Bubble Beam. And they can destroy the Bubble Beam before it happens. Mudshot should be okay. I like how underwhelming the effect the description of what Reflect does is. It's like, oh, it raised defense a little. It really serves. It literally cuts all physical damage in half. That's more than a little. Also, this is my last Ultra Ball. Alright, just stay asleep. Great balls it is. I kind of wish that there were something you could do to influence matches. Unfortunately, it's all superstition. Anyway, I'm really not gonna get better circumstances than this, so I just have to hope that the RNG rolls well. I should probably use some of this downtime to heal Espeon. Because I think it's gonna wake up and Fire Blast it. I wish wish that you could, like, after the fact, change which Pokeball that Pokemon was held in. Because I do really like the idea of having, like, a full team in, like, Premier Balls or Luxury Balls. Unfortunately, that's not really an option. Do I use a Hyper Potion here? It feels like such a waste, but it does give me an extra 2 turns, so it's probably worth it. Okay, missed. That's actually huge. Another miss, we take that. Quagsire for gore. I also really love like the grabby hand animation on the snag balls. Also, I actually found out what Helping Hand actually does. It's a priority move that boosts the damage of your partner's next attack by 50% that turn. Okay, that's my last Great Ball. So like Helping Hand potentially very strong. Very rude. Now we're down to normal Pokeballs. If this weren't Entei, I'd be very tempted to just kill it and move on, but I really want Entei. Well, maybe I'll get him in a Premier Ball. That'd be really cool. Fun fact, when I was a kid, I had like a little toy Pokeball. It was like one of those really, really not very good like LCD game type things. The idea was like you opened it up and like on the top screen it would like show you a Pokemon, and then like you had to like tilt it around to like sort of like put it in the middle and then hit 2 buttons to catch it. It was actually really fun. Unfortunately, it was like a Pokeball, so my younger brother, who was very much old enough to know better, picked it up and threw it as hard as he could into the ground. And then when it broke into a million pieces, he was just like, well, I didn't know it would do that. It's a Pokeball, it's supposed to be throwable. Oh, and he's not going in one of those Premier Balls. The memories that surface when you're looking at Pokeball after Pokeball shatter open. I just got like a really cool like smoke plume mane I just noticed. I mean, hi. I'm currently throwing Pokeballs at an Entei. Maybe you'll be my good luck charm. I've gone through all of my Ultra Balls, all of my Great Balls, all of my Premier Balls, so I'm kind of at my wit's end here. I hope your day has been good. game works. How familiar are you with Pokemon in general? Apologies if that comes across as a condescending question, it's not meant to be. Oh, alright, yes, yeah. You did through Diamond? Cool. This is Pokemon Colosseum. It's one of the two GameCube games, which in my opinion are some of the best ones. The main gimmick in this game is that wild Pokemon, for all intents and purposes, don't exist. But there's an enemy organization that has been, like, genetically modifying Pokemon to become, like, aggressive and stronger. And I've stolen a machine from another criminal organization that lets me essentially hack Pokeballs to steal Pokemon from other trainers. So whenever we come across one of these, evil shadow Pokemon, I yoink it. And that is how you expand your team in this game. And this gentleman is a boss who has an Entei. And I would very much like his Entei. Unfortunately, standard catch rates apply and Entei's a legendary, so... Seems like I've been at this for a while. Yeah. If my goal was just to knock him out, it would have been done ages ago. Yes! I actually did a fist pump. Okay. Gah, you meddlesome pest. And $40. That'll help replace some of those Pokeballs. The way you handle those Pokemon with your audacious skill. Who are you? I feel like this man could easily just, like, pick me up and throw me off this platform and it would solve all of his problems. Master Dakeem. Ah, scrub. You were hopelessly outclassed against him. You had zero chance of winning. I'm pulling out for now. You go to Einslav and help out there. As you wish, sir. Scrub. Yeah, that's his name. This isn't over yet. Stronger Pokemon are being made, even now. You better get serious about training your Pokemon for our next meeting. Yeah. And just jumped like a mile in the air. Where could he have possibly landed? An F-disc. Ow, that wasn't an experience I'd ever want to have again. I'm glad you came to my rescue. Thank you. I'm Vander. I'm an area leader here at Mount Battle. I'm not Fox, and this is Ariel. We're glad to see you. She explains everything that happened. Huh, what you told me explained a lot. Thanks to you, I know exactly why they attacked us. This is the Time Flute. I happened to find it while I was on my training track. It said that the Time Flute will summon Celebi, but just once. There must be something about Celebi that frightens them. They obviously don't want Celebi to encounter Shadow Pokemon. But let's not spend any more time here. Let's go back. But here, I want you to have this. But are you certain? Maybe we really have something this precious? Can I get some food? I hope it's yummy. Of course you may. I'd rather you use that Time Flute than have those crooks take it by force. Use it and save the Shadow Pokemon from their sinister plans. PM47. Steel Wing. It was terrifying, but I always believed that we'd be saved. I shouldn't be chatting, I've got a job to do. Now, I've had jobs where I stand behind a counter. Please, by all means, chat with me. Preserve your sanity. And then, of course, I put the legendary on my team. should restock on Pokeballs while I'm thinking about it. This isn't a Pokemart. You saved Vander, didn't you? When training is resumed on Mount Battle, I'll be busy exchanging coupons. Better be ready. Oh, you can just buy leftovers. Nice. The claw's really good. A lot of those items are actually really good. And I just never appreciated them when I was younger. Fun fact, if memory serves, if you somehow get a Mew into Pokemon Colosseum, a person shows up here who's like a Mew enthusiast, and if you talk to him, he will give your Mew 4 moves at effectively random. And some of those moves can only be gotten onto Mew in that particular way. Oh, not Fox. I heard. There was a big commotion on Mount Battle. Egan's worried sick about you. Quick, hurry home and reassure him that you're safe and sound. I'm probably just going to immediately use the Time Flute on Entei. That feels like the intended use. Ah, not Fox. And Ariel. It's good to see you back. So, how goes it? Have you trounced the cretins that raided Mount Battle? Yes. I expected nothing less of my own granddaughter, and of course, Ariel. I see. So Vander conferred the Time Flute upon you. Then, what are you waiting for? Depart for the Relic Forest and summon Celebi at once. I wonder what will happen. I find it quite exciting. Ah, yes, there's something I'd forgotten. Ariel, may I have the number of your PD, thing? Good. I'll try to reach you at this number if anything happens. This makes us pen pals. It's time for the news. According to authorities, there is a criminal syndicate that is seeking world domination. It is thought to be linked to the rash of reports from various regions about vicious Pokemon. We hope to bring you additional info on this story as we learn more. Now I just gotta remember how to get to the Relic Forest. I think it's just down here. Wait, you don't look retired. I've been studying about Pokemon and battling here. I'm beginning to understand a lot more about them. I'll show you what I've learned. Oh. You know, now that I think about it, people in the Pokemon world really aren't big on consent. Just imagining like seeing somebody throw out a legendary and being like, on second thought, actually, can I not have this fight? And I'm like, oh, now you're concerned about permission. I'm thinking back to Pokemon Movie 3, where Entei first showed up. That movie was really, really good. I should rewatch it. I really enjoy like the crystalline aesthetic that everything had. there's like a modern HD remaster of it. Too little too late on the status effect, I'm afraid. I wonder if that's just the animation of Sacred Power, or if that was like a specific typing. Rhyhorn's like, nope. I don't want Entei to get blocked, so I'll swap it out for a Pokemon that can't take damage from Dig. And he wasn't even pointed at Entei. Funny Pockets? Yes. It was really funny when I spent far too long trying to catch Entei. I haven't studied enough. No, you didn't bring enough Pokemon, and I got a legendary. Oh, you're strong. Where do you study? You know, I bet you'd win at the Phoenix Stadium. I guarantee it. Let's just patch up after that. Now, on the other hand, that does mean that I caught Entei in a Pokeball, which is kind of cool. Like, I ran out of every other type of Pokeball in the process. I kinda wish that he'd ended up in one of my Premier Balls, but you take what you can get. Music is pretty nice. Yes, it's quite good. I keep spamming the interact button. Okay, I want to use the time flute here. And instantly purified. Regain Sunny Day. A ribbon. Wait, why 0 experience points? He was in a fight. That's very rude. Sunny Day, Leer Bite, Fire Blast. But what if I needed the flute later? I mean, they told me to use it, so... That said, using it on like a legendary is, if memory serves, like the best use for it because they purify slower than anything else. I wonder if I go to the Mystery Lab next. Mirror Peon nabbed. Ariel, this is Duking. We just nabbed a pair of goons that we think take orders from Mirror P. That might be worth squeezing for some intelligence. The police had them in jail, so kind of pie right in a hurry. Well, that answers where I need to go. I still think that this motorbike is really cool. Although I also think it's kind of sad that, like, after, like, the first 5 minutes of the game, Rui gets in the sidecar instead of your partner Pokemon. It's like the cats belong in the sidecar. Also, I just realized that probably means that West got the sidecar for his Pokemon, as opposed to just keeping them in their Pokeballs. So that's actually kind of awesome. Anyway, the jail's actually over here. I just forgot that that's where I was going. Those suspects we arrested haven't spilled any beans, not a thing. I reckon they're afraid of payback from their organization. Oh wait, Ariel, was it? Your PDA number, please. I'll be in touch with you as soon as I hear anything. Listen, Chief Charles and I, we caught 2 more suspects. They came back to the creaky old building and we nabbed them on the spot. Yeah. Huh? You went and checked out the lab? What could it be? I don't have a clue about what's going on at that lab. They said that there'll be some new prisoners, so they split me and Polly up. But you know, the guys in the next cell, those voices sound familiar. Ah, it's you. Ah, get away from me. Hi. We were collared when we tried to sneak back down to the Under. It's just another thing that goes with this, that, and everything else you caused. It's all your fault. Oh, elevator going down. There's a key on her belt. Want to take it? Yes. I feel like if you were arrested, the cops would take your keys from you. Oh well, I'll just leave that door open. What could possibly go wrong? Hi. Too bad for you. This elevator's off limits. I like how she had thought she would have been stronger than, like, the person running this building when I was ransacking it. That Gabralda is going to have a no good, very bad day next turn. Despite it being sunny. I actually feel that though. I'm not a huge fan of intense sunlight. I burn very easily. That didn't happen. On the contrary, there's video evidence. The bot will be up for 2 weeks. No matter what, this elevator's off limits. What if I've got the key? Moving the UFO forward. We're just gonna roll with that. mod's gonna be up for 2 weeks, and it'll also be on my YouTube basically until the platform shuts down, so you can't claim that didn't happen. Welcome to the Under. Oh, wait a second. It's been a long time since anybody came down here. Lady Venus is very cautious. Except for her TV appearances, she's rarely seen. This game is different from typical. Yeah, the GameCube games are a lot darker than the typical mainline Pokemon game. You're a trainer, aren't you? Did you come to enter a Colosseum challenge? Yes. Huh. I don't mean any offense, but you don't exactly look tough. I'll test you to see how well you can battle. Yeah, like these games are definitely a lot darker, they're a lot harder, they tackle much more mature themes, like the level of cartooniness is taken down like a notch or two is the way that I'd put it. It's still a Pokemon game at the end of the day. But it definitely goes to like darker places. Yeah, Oddish is also about to have a no good, very bad day. Like, if you're made of grass, the sun is shining brightly and you're staring down the barrel of an Entei, I wonder what goes through your head. Yeah, Gale of Darkness wasn't quite as dark as Colosseum, despite the name. A moment of silence for Oddish. Get wrecked. Imagine kicking a cat in the face not once but 3 times. Like, that feels very rude to me. Like, I've technically kicked cats before, but that's only because I've owned cats and they really like to get underfoot if they like you. I would never do it on purpose or, like, actually hurt them. You're better than you look. I don't know, I look way more hardcore than most people in this game. You're strong. I guess there's no judging people by their appearance. Oh hey, vending machine. These are actually fairly, cost-efficient healing items if memory serves. Anyway, we're coming up on the end of the stream, so I'm gonna go look for a Pokemon Center. If I can't find one, I'll go back up top. Oh, cutscene. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's time for the Under time again today. Without further ado, let's bring out that special somebody we've all been waiting for. Lady Venus, please. Hi everyone, it's me, your Venus. Everybody's Venus, that's me. She looks like a VTuber. I have something terribly important to share with you today. It's horrid. There are spies right here in the Under. Can you imagine? We don't really know all the details, but if you see anybody suspicious, please let us know. Everybody please, I'm counting on you. We need you to get lots of information for us. And that was Lady Venus. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you for watching. Please do tune in again. No way, they know that we came here already? Ariel, we're gonna have to be cautious. Okay, I'm now assuming that these are gonna be like trainer battles, so I'm just gonna go to a save point on the surface. Because plans, I'm about to end anyway, so you're not gonna miss anything. That said, I hope you have a wonderful night. Yeah? Did she forget what happened? Well, I'll just clean up with her and then go save the game. Could have sworn Pappy was weak to that. Oh well. It still throws me off that, fighting types are weak to flying moves. I really don't get where that comes from. Like, is it representative of how if you're doing exercise outdoors, his ego might attack you? Ooh, side beam. That looks like a straight up raid over confusion. It's like it's got 5 less PP, but like I'm not gonna be using 20 shots between rests. Wait, really? What do you think you're doing here? I am surprised by how overconfident everybody in this building is. Also, little pony Talo evolved that thing. Grind spot's fair, but like, to have like these side aggro instead of like a spoken rematch. Oh well, not that big of a deal. I'm looking at Jump Flip and I'm thinking that its pom-poms are actually sprites. It's like they don't actually turn when the camera turns. And also the shadows are squares. Oh shoot, I'm out of fire blasts. They're just flying, so I can't do anything about that. Yeah, those are definitely sprites. Poor Jump Love getting bullied. Okay, Entei's not actually going to be that overwhelming without Fire Blast. Ugh. I'm just trying to make it to a save point. Get zapped. The fact that I encounter a team where the entire point is to spam 2-turn moves, where the entire point is to spam fly, right when I'm trying to wrap up. Fly spam is fun. At least it's not prankster lagging tail dive spam. This could be so much worse. Oh my god, please stop. Okay, you know what? I'm just calling it here for the night. I'll finish this up. I'll go save my game at the thing that's just south of me. I hope you have a wonderful night. I hope to see you again. Good night.